Liminal Spaces. If you don't know what liminal spaces are, they're essentially empty, abandoned places that give off this eerie aura. There's something unsettling about these images, the idea of there being no other life other than yourself. It's lonely, it's creepy, and that's why I find them so compelling and for some odd reason comforting. While you can stumble upon an abandoned school, hospital, mall, even maybe an old asylum in the real world, there's still life around it, so there is some sense of security, some sense of hope for safety. In some of the media we're about to go over, the world is the environment. That is the liminal space. That is all that exists, nothing more than just that. The Backrooms took the world by storm. A creepypasta coming out of 4chan back in 2019. If you don't know what no clipping refers to in video games, do you ever no clip through solid environments? It could be a wall, a building, it could be any solid object. The creepypasta basically states that by no clipping out of reality, yes, the real world, that is how you gain access to the backrooms. Now, what are the backrooms? The backrooms are basically a building composed of empty office rooms in the form of a maze. It is your job to basically escape these rooms, avoid this demon-like figure, and maybe make it out alive because it most definitely heard you and is coming after you. The backrooms also, for some odd reason, have this familiarity to it. A lot of people claim to have actually been there. Whether that's true or not, there's certainly something appealing about these rooms. I personally don't believe it, as it just sounds silly, and it's people just adding or trying to add more intrigue to the topic. Looking at images of the backrooms, and just any images similar to it though, does give me a feeling that I've been here before or seen this somewhere in the past. It reminds me of being on a trip and walking out of your hotel room at 3 in the morning. Everything in the hotel seems calm and collected, just like these rooms. There's even been a game developed to add to the creepypasta that had already been established. To make things worse, according to the Backrooms fandom wiki, it has the stink of old moist carpet, so that's great. This is something that would have most definitely freaked me out back in my creepypasta phase when I was a kid in 2011 to 2013. But now we're going to be talking about the second piece of media that we're going to be covering here today. Lastly, we're going to take a quick look at Super Mario 64. Now, Mario 64 feels out of place when we just finished talking about the backrooms. You wouldn't really think of liminal spaces when it comes to a Mario game. This is the company whose demographic is kids. The family-friendly company that also develops and publishes series such as Kirby and Animal Crossing. But really sit down and think about Mario 64. The world feels empty. There's only a select number of toads throughout the castle, and the only other Mario character you stumble upon is Yoshi, and even then you only get a brief interaction with Yoshi after 100%ing the game, and after that interaction at the top of the castle, Yoshi's never to be seen again. And I don't count Peach and Bowser since we're talking about the hub world and the castle itself. The structure of the castle is strange as well. Why is there paintings in the castle rooms? Even some of the worlds within the game are lifeless. I mean, there seems to be this abandoned town and wet, dry world. No trace of anything or anyone, just these abandoned homes and what looks to be a church. What makes this even more odd is the background of the world, which is an actual location in our world, Cáceres, Spain. Just look at these two images to compare. It's literally the same location. I don't believe there's a clear answer as to why the developers chose this, and it still remains a mystery. Everything about this world just screams liminal space. Also, try playing this game and run around the bottom floor where Lethal Lava Land is at 3 in the morning, and tell me you don't get a spooky feeling. It's the same feeling that also inspired other topics, such as every copy of Mario 64 is personalized and Wario's apparition. The last location regarding Mario 64 I'll briefly touch on is the painting room for Jolly Roger Bay. This room is relaxing and quiet, but gives me a strange feeling after I really take it all in. Maybe it's the dim lighting that contributes a lot to this, but then you have the ship painting that really adds more flavor to this creepiness about it. I mean, they even changed the painting in the DS remake, but I may be reaching with that one. Also, what's up with the aquarium? I mean, I don't know what it is about it, but it just gives me this really just odd feeling like I shouldn't be here, and like, I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, that's all the time I've got for now regarding liminal spaces. This is a topic that I like to dive into again and again every now and then, and I really wanted to make a video since I consume so much of this type of content as is. But with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this one. It was a quick one, and as usual, make sure you leave a like, let me know what you think in the comments, maybe subscribe, please and thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.